So, man, if I could say one thing to give you guys some advice here, is that, you know, you see me drive this really awesome BMW. Like, this car's fucking sick, right? But something I want to put into your brains is that just because what you see online doesn't mean it's always real. Fortunately, for what I'm displaying is 100% the truth, very real, and the most legitimate content you will ever see ever exist. I think a lot of people, and I think I've mentioned this before in a couple of videos, which if you haven't seen them and you're new to this channel, just look through it. They're titled pretty correctly, I think. One of the biggest things is that you see a lot of these younger people rock out with like, oh my God, I'm 20 years old with like this $400,000 car or this $200,000 Lamborghini or whatever it might be, right? It's just something luxurious. Something that I want you guys to understand is that a majority of the time that's fake. Granted, there's some things where, you know, young kids are just scamming people to get the upper edge and be able to like scam people so that way they can get more money, which, you know, granted, if you know how to do that, I guess props to you, but you're scamming people. You know, it's like they sell these courses that don't even actually do anything, and a lot of people would fall for it because they see these, what's known as like, what do you call it? Like the grand, no, not grand number, like the, what is it called? Crap, when you're like a sales representative and they show you these numbers that are really good. It's not the like the too good to be true number. Shit. Well, if you know what I'm talking about, fine, awesome. But it's like, people don't understand that that's pretty much how it happens. Like, it's, you know, very rare cases is like somebody so young is able to get so lucky and just earn a crap load of money. And I'm talking about young, I'm talking about 25 and under, okay? If you're a little older than that, yeah, it makes sense because think about it. Say if you were to go to medical school or dental school or whatever like it may be, well, you're already earning so much money from that. Now, I know you're in debt, but like, you know, listen, inheritance is a thing too. And that's one thing that I will strive to never, well, I can't never be, because I'm not that class tax bracket at all. I just, if you're ever in inheritance, just invest it, man. It's going to be way better off for you in the long run. It's not going to be better off to get you a nice car like something that's so super, super expensive. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. This car here, I spent $19,000 on it, obviously with taxes and you know, insurance on a 6-month basis. I don't pay monthly, I just pay the 6 month. Same thing. I have put probably about $15,000 worth of mods into this, and like you could say like, oh, why didn't you get something newer and better? You're right, but I've paid this car off. I don't owe anything on this car except for insurance, and that is a feat in itself. Like, that is incredibly awesome. When you don't have a car payment, it makes your life so much less stressful. So for instance, I'm moving out. My monthly expenses are pretty much going to be the rent and the food and everything and the utilities. Like, I don't have any subscriptions. I don't watch Netflix. I don't have YouTube Plus. I don't have anything like that. I'm a very simple dude. The only thing that I'd probably spend on is maybe a car part or two. But then again, I'm almost done with that at this point. Like the cheaper ones. And then the, like golf. But in terms of streaming services, I just use the accounts that my families have. Because at that rate, it's called saving money. Like, I don't watch it on a regular basis. All I do is maybe watch it for a TV show that I found interesting or a documentary that I found interesting. That's it. Now, something else I'll say here is that reading has actually changed my life. Granted, I've stopped a little bit because, you know, I'm a busy boy right now. But if you have a decent amount of free time, pick up a book. It doesn't have to be about, like, financial stuff. I just personally like hearing and reading and comprehending about people that have either made it or their struggle of their upbringing, right? Like, one thing I did was the Will Smith book, and that was his upbringing from the very start to where he is now. Then I did The Alchemist, which was literally about a boy that was trying to figure out what he wanted to do in life, and that, you know, something that he thought he really wanted to do wasn't actually his true passion. And then now I'm reading I think it's called Grow Rich and Think Less, or what, I don't know what the actual name of the book is. Anyways, the idea of this, it shows the compassion and the passion, and the drive that most of these successful people have had. And that's, I think, a good thing to follow. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, thinking, oh yeah, this business, I don't want to become a billionaire. Guess what? Just don't even have a goal of that. Just have a goal of pursuing these things because it's the heart, soul, and passion of your stuff, and just let everything else follow. Don't think about the money. I know a lot of people here who are probably watching this video are like, oh, well, I'm pursuing social media, or you're trying to pursue social media because of money. Guys, don't do that, man. It's like the worst thing you can do. It's a hobby. Think about basketball or football or baseball. You want to become pro in that? Just do a hobby and just become better at it. That's the same way that I think about this, right? Like, I've always wanted to become a YouTuber, and, you know, granted, my luck has not been that great, but I'm going to continue to pursue it because it, you know, from where I was recording videos to where it is now has been a crap load better. A crap load better. I'm very proud of myself for the person that I've become and still becoming, and that's all I can really ask for. So it's just if you can take anything from this video, put your full effort in, strive for the best, and always continue to improve. And that's just coming from a 25-year-old guy who has tried to start a business, has kind of failed at some things, but, you know, still learning and growing and wanting to continue to pursue.